Welcome, my friends, to this pick a card reading and to my channel, High Priestess Influence. Thank you for joining me. This will be a pick a card reading for the month of October. Of course, time is flexible and fluid, as is energy, so you may find resonance in the month ahead with these messages whenever you view them. So just keep in mind that they are general. It is likely not every single message is for you. Just take what resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else, and remember, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. So you may proceed to group 1, group 2, group 3, or group 4 at any time you are ready. For those of you who need a little extra help here, we just have the artwork of 4 of the cards from the Human Design Rave I Ching cards. So for those of you who need extra help, you might like to choose based on the artwork that resonates with you. These are beautiful cards. Okay, so this would be for group 1. Group 2. Group 3, and group 4. So proceed to the timestamps below whenever you are ready. And we will begin with group 1. Okay, group 1, let's see what messages we have for you for the month ahead. Okay. Ooh. It looks like there will be a focus on your work. But let's see what else we have. Group 1, for those of you who haven't been with me before, I do gain more insight the more I actually speak it out loud. So bear with me. Okay. You have 2 cards basically crossing that. Challenges or opportunities, depending on how you look at them. All right, you know what? Let's move these over. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the 9 of Swords reversed. Now the cards are just not jumping out that quickly, group 1. Okay, group 1, I'm thinking I'm supposed to start talking about these before we select more cards. So that's what I will do. Okay. So group 1, it looks like in this month ahead, there will be a great focus on your work, your career, and you have the opportunity, if you can align with the energy, you have an opportunity to, I feel like, turn it into something that not only brings you great joy, but brings you literally material gain, material comforts, material luxury, and a complete sense of security and well-being. But I feel like you have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your inner knowing, and you have to trust that you know best. I'm getting the feeling that some of you might have other people weighing in, or even your own mind talking you out of things, but it's about trusting yourself, your inner knowing. So recently, I think you actually have not been trusting yourself. You haven't been tapping into that inner knowing, or you've been ignoring it, basically. You've been ignoring, I feel, maybe the signs or the opportunities that have presented themselves to you, or either, even if you're maybe not even ignoring them, just not even seeing them, being closed off, but you're moving away from that. That might have been like an old habit of yours, and you're starting to realize that that is not serving you, and you now have this opportunity to trust yourself. You know best what's for you. Like I said, actually, at the beginning of this, in the introduction, is that you know best. You know what's best for you. Don't trust anyone else to make your decisions or tell you what to do. You really, all you're looking, some of you have been so caught up in indecision and like a lack of trust in your intuition or your gut feeling or what you really want out of life. And you just want clarity. You just want to stop worrying about the situation. You just want to get out of your head and let all this go. And it feels like in the short term, you're actually going to do that. I mean, the Emperor is the ultimate card of stability, right? The major arcana, it's the number 4, the number of foundations, the number of stability. And in the short term, you're going to get a grip on this. You're going to get a hold of it. You're going to tap into that wisdom. The Emperor is extremely wise. The Emperor has a lot of experience and is very solid in his own power. And in the short term, you will tap into that power, feel that stability, recognize your own wisdom, recognize what you bring to the table. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of the cards now. So I really like the direction this is heading for you. That's too many cards. I really like the direction this is heading for you, Group 1. What else do we have for Group 1, please? Okay. You know what? I'm not going to try to get the rest of the cards. I'm going to go with this flow of talking about them as they... Okay, yeah. With the Knight of Cups reversed, there's this like subconscious resistance to believing that anything good could be that easy, right? So I feel as though the universe is almost ready to hand you an opportunity, present you with a gift. But there's almost like a feeling of either I don't deserve it, or I don't believe it can happen, I don't believe it can be that easy. But here you go with this Nine of Pentacles here. Getting back to this one, your opportunity here is to line up with that feeling of worthiness. The Nine of Pentacles experiences luxury and feels worthy of it, knows, the figure in this card knows she is worthy of it. She's worked hard and she deserves all the luxury. And when I say works hard, it doesn't even necessarily mean that, someone is putting in, 10-hour days of hard labor or anything like that. It's more the energetic work, the finding joy where she is and inviting more in. And subconsciously, you don't really believe that it's that simple. Yet it is. It is that simple, Group 1. So again, you are being advised here to, almost like I got the feeling, separate yourself from the crowd. Separate yourself from the crowd. So for some of you, it may be that you work in a group and maybe you work harder or bring more to the table than the others. And it's time for you to stand out, separate yourself from the group, allow yourself to shine, to separate. And also, again, this is also for some of you not listening to the crowd, not listening to what others think, and not letting others' emotions affect you either. So for some of you, you might work in a group and, there are people who have negative feelings about the company or about the work, and you don't necessarily feel that way, yet their griping and their negative emotions are kind of seeping in and affecting you. And you should not let the emotions of others affect you. Allow yourself to shine, allow yourself to stand out in the crowd, and don't listen to what everyone else is saying. Be true to yourself. Again, we go back to the High Priestess here, and, your challenge here is really to trust yourself, to trust what you know about you and your situation. And again, I really feel for most of you, this is really about your work. It could be, for some of you, on a more spiritual level, your focus. You're being able to focus on, your desires, your desired outcome and such. But for many of you, it is related to your career. All right. Okay, with the Devil reversed here, I feel as though some of you may literally just have bad habits that don't serve you. But I actually feel as though for many of you, this is actually a person around you. Again, this could be the group that I was talking about here, or this could be a specific individual in that group who's kind of like almost like the ringleader, the worst influence, who kind of either keeps that negative vibe going or tries to get a negative vibe going. And it may not even be intentional. It could be habitual in that person too, right? So there's someone around you who has a habit of being negative, who has a habit of talking negatively, who, again, if this is your work and the company you work for, or the group within, that you work with, the department you're in, there could just be someone who's just carrying that negativity on and almost like infecting everybody else. So really here, this is an influence that you want to kind of release, let go. Don't let this person affect you in that way. So let's see, what else do we have for Group 1? Okay, we have the moon here. So you really want to clear things up. You're hoping you can clear things up, but I feel as though it's kind of like a war, a war within, right? You're looking for that clarity, but I'm feeling so much doubt here. Some doubt, some confusion. It's really, really about trusting in yourself, you know? Some of you might even have like this a relationship with the moon. You love the moon. And I mean, I actually do. I mean, I love going outside at night and looking at the moon. That's definitely not all of you, but you'll know who you are. So now you had 3 cards jump out for the long term here. Let's take a look at what we have here. Actually, I should have put them all the way over here. But so what I love is the card that jumped out on top was the Death card. Okay, this is about transformation. This is not, like an immediate change. It's not like a tower. It's progress. It's gradual. It's logical progression. It's transformation, okay? Letting go of the old and making room for the new, for the rebirth. And it really makes a lot of sense here because you are coming out of a period of doubt, of maybe not trusting your inner knowing, not trusting yourself. And you have a big opportunity here, again, most of you, for your work, to shine, to show yourself off. But I don't feel like it's in a forceful way. I feel like you have to, oh yes, group 1. It's got to start within first. Feel that worthiness within. That will provide you with this stability in the short term, that confidence of the Emperor. Leave everyone else out of it. This is about your alignment, allowing yourself to shine. Like right now, I feel really, really good inside. And when you can be deliberate about it, it's more than just letting go of the worries. It's really tapping into that 9 of Pentacles worthiness. And you will experience that transformation, okay, with the 7 of Wands. That is an indication that you are 100% up to this challenge. You are not only up to the challenge of this transformation, this energetic transformation that will lead to physical transformation, but it makes you more able to take on anything. And I do feel for some of you, this is related to your career, and this transformation and this ability to just like move forward in the world and in other words, you're up to any challenge. And I don't even want to use the word challenge because the more you're in alignment, the fewer challenges you face and the more opportunities. Wow, group 1. This is really amazing. I love this for you. So you are opening up brand new opportunities with this transformation, with this belief in yourself, with this trusting you. Keep other people and their noise and their emotions out of it. Some of you might be very open in your chakras, your centers, your design, and you might take in the energies of other people. You might be extremely empathic, but you need to kind of like meditate and flush all that out. Just like imagine that nobody else's energy is like it is affecting you. Imagine it all just flowing out and you being in your own clear energy, clear, pure you. So internally feel as though you're free of anyone else's baggage, anyone else's energetic, emotional baggage, while at the same time raising your expectations for yourself and making room for your inner knowing. And that feeling of worthiness, it starts with the Nine of Pentacles here. I really feel that focusing on your worthiness to have the life you desire, the situation you desire, the work you desire. When you have that, it doesn't even feel like work. So trust your inner knowing and the transformation will follow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's pull a Moonology card for you and see if we have, especially because you have the Moon card here. Yes, okay, good. I'm glad we're pulling a Moon card for you. Let's see if we can get a Moon card for Group 1. Group 1. I really feel, Group 1, like there aren't that many of you selecting this reading. I feel like this is very exclusive. I don't know why. I just got that feeling. Okay, if one doesn't jump out, I will take the next one that ends up on top. Oh, one did jump out. There we go. We have the full moon in Taurus, and the message is, your dreams need a practical plan. Ooh, interesting. So you want to add some practicality to this. And I think that's where your work comes in here, right? Right? This is the physical, practical side of things, focusing on the tasks at hand. I just got the feeling for some of you may actually have a plan that you want to present to a boss or to investors. And if you do, okay, so for those of you who literally have a plan in mind, I feel as though you won't really want to be detailed about it. You want to lay it out on paper. This is my idea. These are the details. This is what I would like to, put out into the world or offer to the company or start for myself. So some of you need to sit down and literally write out a practical plan. And I do find that the writing out of things really does help. Let's also get an Angel of Light card for you and see if there's any other messages here for Group 1. What else do we have for Group 1? Okay, again, if one doesn't jump out, I will take the next card that ends up on top. Introspection. Interesting here. Introspection. Your angel guidance is to find quiet space for contemplation and look within. It is time to withdraw and review your life. Taking time and space for yourself gives you an opportunity to recuperate from life's challenges, to reflect on the way ahead, strengthen yourself, and prepare for the next phase of your life, which is what this transformation is all about. the next phase of your life. This is a big message for you, Group 1. During times of introspection, you can become aware of your gifts, your inner reserve, and your wisdom, Emperor. It is a time for healing. Still your mind and quiet your emotions. Ask for your angels' wings to enfold you and provide you with a safe haven in which to relax. Then you can listen to the promptings of your angel inspiring and guiding you. In other words, that inner guidance here of the High Priestess, that inner knowing, okay, trusting yourself. So, and the affirmation says, I claim time and space for myself. So, the first step for you is to take quiet time for yourself. If you meditate, that's wonderful. Keep that up. If you don't, you might want to start or just sit quietly. If the weather allows, go out and sit on a park bench, for example, or, in your backyard or something. Try to do this every day. And even if you're not outside or whatever, just try to get out of everyone else's aura. Be in your own aura and sit quietly. It doesn't even have to be official, like meditating or something. Just sit quietly and get things started. And focus on your desires and your worthiness. Group 1, I feel like this is a big message, and I really, really feel as though this is an exclusive group. Well, the number 1 kind of is. Oh, it makes sense that this message would be for Group 1, right? Group 1, it's all about you. It's all about you. Leave everyone else out of it, everyone else's noise. It's all about you moving into the next month. I love this for you, Group 1. I hope you love it too. If so, give it a thumbs up. Maybe share this with a friend, and have a beautiful, beautiful October or any month in which you're watching this. Hello, Group 2. Let's see what messages we have for you for the month ahead. Group 2. Group 2. Let's see what we have. Okay, so Group 2. Let's take a look so far at what we have here. Group 2, we have the 9 of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay, so I feel as though some of you are on the verge of manifesting your heart's desire of, wish fulfillment. That's what the 9 of Cups is about. It's kind of like you're on the verge of doing so. But interestingly enough, you have the challenge or the opportunity here. It's up to you of basically opening yourself wide open to new opportunities, to new adventures, to new people, to new ways of thinking, to new ways of being in the world. Like I'm feeling like an open book, right? It's kind of like, here's a big book with blank pages for you to just fill in. And again, can you rise to the challenge? Can you rise to this opportunity here? I feel like that's the question. All right, let's take a look at what else we have here. Just making room for future cards here. Let me pull this down. Okay. So recently, recently there, I feel, has been a lot of confusion. The path forward has not been clear. And I just got the word disturbing. That will not apply to everyone. That's a strong word. but it doesn't necessarily have to be a strong word. It's not for me right now, but in general, it feels like a strong word. But I feel like it's been disturbing to you that you don't know where you're headed. You don't know where you're going. It kind of makes you almost fear the future sometimes. Again, that might be too strong for some of you. This is a general reading, so it might not be a fear. It might just be like almost like frustration that you can't see where you're going. The path forward is unclear. Decisions, right? Which direction should I take? Which path should I take? It's just not clear. Okay. And we have the 9 of Wands here. So yes, you do make progress. You do achieve a goal. I feel like it's a short-term goal. You achieve a short-term goal here. And I'm feeling as though you work too hard to get here, if that makes it any sense to you. And what I feel about that, and that's not like a necessary etched in stone outcome that you work too hard. This is where the energies are at now. But listening to this and knowing this, you can, like, say, reach this goal more easily, if that makes sense. And it's all about this Fool energy. It's about being easy about it, going with the flow, being optimistic. That's the key, group 2. Optimism, optimism, optimism. Okay, feeling it strongly, that's the key. Optimism is the key to reaching your short-term goals more smoothly. So that's where that opportunity of optimism comes in. I mean, I'm sure that's not even just it, but for now, yeah, let's get some more cards for group 2. What else do we have for group 2? Oops. Okay. Let me just move this over. Okay, so sorry about my limited camera angle here. I really should get myself a camera. This is just my computer. Okay. I just don't know enough about all that stuff, so I hesitate to buy anything when I don't know anything about technology. Anyway, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay. You might have already thought this when I said about working too hard. I feel here like you don't want to work too hard. And of course you don't. Not in the physical sense. You want to work hard in the spiritual sense in order to attract to you the opportunities of ease and the opportunities of abundance, right? You don't want to work too hard. I feel like you want to start something. You want to maybe move in a new direction, or get a promotion or something like that. I feel like you want to move up the ladder. Yeah, okay. You want to move up the ladder to almost like make things easier. And that does make sense, right? I mean, the way things currently are set up in this era, this age of mankind, it's kind of like the higher you rise up in the ranks, the easier your work is, or the easier it is on you, the less toiling you do, the less physical labor you do, right? I feel like everything's changing now. We're, moving into that age of Aquarius, and big changes are coming. But right now, it's still set up this way. And you want the comfort, the luxury, the material comfort that you deserve. We all deserve our desires. We all deserve to be comfortable and happy and joyful. And you want all that. You just don't want to work hard for it. And the answer is right here. It's the Fool energy. Okay, you know what? The Fool is so open and open-hearted that he faces the world. I'm feeling like just looking at everyone with high expectations, looking at everyone with love, recognizing that everyone's just doing the best they can where they're at, and he's just going to accept everyone for who they are and go on his merry way, right? This is really about facing the world with an open heart, with expectations of love. Like love of life, love of humanity, love of the planet, appreciation for all that is, appreciation for, nature, the beauty around you. This is the key, group 2. I mean, we don't even need to talk anymore, but we'll look at the other cards. I feel like they pale in comparison to the message you're getting with the Fool, but let's go. Anyway, so yeah, you have some deep-seated conflicting feelings about money and abundance and financial gain and worthiness. We all do. Almost every single one of us. We know we deserve it, yet can we really achieve it? Doesn't that just happen to other people? That abundance, that luxury, that wealth. So there, I feel like you have conflicting feelings about it. Many of you are stable enough. You're getting by. You might even be doing more than getting by, but you want more. But again, there's just some conflict here. That is just like almost everyone, me included. So, takes one to know one, right? I resonate with that, group 2. Okay, so 7 of Swords here. I'm really feeling here a message. I want to say collect the data. Collect the data. Take the information. Take the wisdom. Take everything that you've learned and make it your own. Right? I'm feeling here with these swords, right? The swords, the communication, the information, the wisdom, the knowledge. Many of you have picked up bits and pieces of wisdom, understanding, knowledge. A lot of it, some of it is practical information, knowledge, and data for your human physical existence. Some of it, a lot of it for some of you, is spiritual wisdom. It's understanding. It's kind of like you've heard things or learned things that resonate with you, like, oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds interesting. And you kind of mean to focus on it. You mean to incorporate it into your life, but then you kind of just let it go and move on to the next thing. I think what you're supposed to do here is take those bits and pieces of wisdom that you might have picked up along your way and really contemplate them, really focus on them, and really make them your own. Make it your own. Take what you know and make it your own. I hope that makes sense. But you're listening to a tarot reading, so chances are that you listen to lots of them. So you may have heard some great wisdom along the way. You probably listen to other spiritual teachers on YouTube. You might have read books by spiritual people. And I don't know why, but my throat just got caught up. So am I saying something wrong? Spirit guides, am I saying something wrong? Or I'm talking too much? Okay, I'm talking too much. You get it. You get it. You understand. Okay. All right. What else do we have for group 2? You're right. You're right. I was talking too much. Okay, we had one fall on the floor here. Oh, no, 2 fall on the floor. Okay. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, I feel here, my dear, dear group 2, that you are listening to other people. It's not any one person in particular. I don't feel that. I feel as though you're not trusting your own inner knowing, okay? So this would be a whole nother video or many videos, lessons in and of itself. But basically, I want to encourage you to trust your specific inner knowing, whether it is your gut feeling, whether it is your intuition, whether it is your heart's desire, whether it is taking time and space to talk about, feel about, contemplate about certain things. Whatever is your way of decision making, stop letting your mind talk you into and out of things. The mind is really here to serve other people. Trust the inner knowing of your body and stop listening to other people. So we have another 4 here. The 4 is the number of stability. I think some of you worry that an opportunity might pass you by. I think you have a little concern that you won't recognize what's right for you. You won't seize the day, seize the opportunity. You'll miss it. You'll let it go. You might even let it go out of fear. Again, been there, done that, my friends. So I totally understand this. Sometimes an opportunity comes your way and you don't recognize it for what it is. Sometimes an opportunity comes your way, but you don't seize it because of fear. And your fear is that you're going to continue to do that, okay? But the key here is trusting the inner knowing, but the overall key is this Fool. That is the key, all right? So, in the long term, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So, some of you may even be fire signs, but that's not necessarily the case. As the energies stand, you're resistant to the recognition of your own power, your own beauty, your own unique flavor that you bring to the world. I'm getting the feeling that as these energies stand, you are not like giving yourself enough credit. You're not loving yourself enough. And that I'm feeling like there's improvement, but you still have these ups and downs of not believing. So it's really about turning this Queen of Wands upright. So in other words, like this energy is here for the taking and is here to be turned upright. But you have to do the work. And the work is all about your open-heartedness. It's all about how you feel about yourself. So, in other words, the Queen of Wands is charismatic, is powerful, is beautiful inside and out. People are drawn to her. People want to be like her, want to be with her. They love her energy and her aura. But she knows this about herself, and it's not in a conceited way. She's, she's generous of heart and mind. She's a charismatic leader who just wants the best for people. And I feel like this is in you, male or female. It's not gender specific here. It's really more about the energy here. And what's the key to turning that Queen of Wands upright? Well, first of all, you need to come into alignment with who you really are. Yes, you'll have some ups and downs, but you don't want those ups and downs to be big waves. You want them to be more even keel. But the bottom line is, like I said earlier, I feel like the Fool card, you could have just had one card jump out for you. And if you listened to this message of the Fool card, it would, turn clarify that path forward, that lack of clarity that you feel with the moon reversed. It would make everything easier. Reaching your goals would be just smoother. And you'd also manifest new goals and new opportunities. So group 2, I really feel here the most important message, the most important card is this Fool energy. Be open to new opportunities. Be open to new people. Be open-minded to new ideas. Be open-hearted to new love. Whether, not necessarily only romantic or not necessarily romantic at all, like new love, again, love of people, love of life, love of the planet, appreciation, finding the beauty in life. Find the beauty in life and focus on that, and you will be amazed at what happens for you. I think I'll take this reading for myself, this message for myself. Love it. Okay. So let's pull, especially you also, group 1 also got the Moon card. Not in the same place, but they also got that. So let's pull a Moonology card for you and see if there's any additional wisdom or advice for our beautiful group 2 friends who are just going to face the world with an open heart and an open mind and just love of life. Just love. Love is the key. What do we have for group 2? Okay, if one card doesn't jump out in this next go around here, I will take the card off the top. Here we go. We have faith in your dreams. Wow, so really, the Fool card, it's the waxing crescent moon, but the message is, have faith in your dreams. And guess who does? The Fool has faith in his dreams. He goes out into the world expecting the best with pure optimism, and that's what you need to do. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in yourself. Beautiful. I love that. And let's pull an Angel of Light card for you also, my group 2 friends. Can we get an Angel of Light card for group 2. Okay, if one doesn't jump out, I will take the card off the top. And we have acknowledgement. Interesting. Let's see what acknowledgement has to say. Acknowledgement. Look after yourself by acknowledging your desires and needs and taking steps to meet them. Examine and note your gifts, talents, and achievements, you Queen of Wands. Turn that Queen of Wands upright. You know, she is gifted, she is talented, and she can achieve anything she wants. Recognize that in yourself, group 2. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident like the Fool and the Queen of Wands. Then you can genuinely acknowledge others. Become aware of and nurture the good qualities of the people in your life so that they feel relaxed and happy in your presence. Okay, that is the Queen of Wands, right? I mean, people are relaxed and happy in her presence. She makes them feel good. Angel wisdom reminds you to recognize who you truly are, an evolved spirit in a human body. When you acknowledge your spiritual dimensions, you will align with your true self and your spirit will soar. And the affirmation says, I acknowledge who I truly am. And that's how I feel about the Fool card. I feel like the Fool card is just the embodiment of pure spirit. You know, the Fool energy is such a pure, clean energy of, you know, a pure spirit in a human body just going out there with optimism and joy and expecting the best. And I love that for you. And also acknowledging your gifts and talents. I just got the feeling too with the seven of swords here. Acknowledge your knowledge, acknowledge your wisdom, take it and integrate it into you so that you can better trust yourself. You know, I think some of you are not valuing yourself enough, which is why the Queen of Wands was reversed here. But let's turn her upright, because you can do that. That energy is here for turning upright. If you can acknowledge how wonderful you are and then face the world with optimism, joy, and love, and have faith in your dreams, you've got it made, group 2. That's all you need to do. I really hope that you have found some value and resonance in this message, because I really think there is a great takeaway here for you. I love it for you, group 2. Remember that Fool energy. Write it down if you have to. But keep that joy, optimism, and love alive. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Consider sharing it with your friends or subscribing. Either way, though, group 2, I wish you optimism, love, and joy. Go out there and have a beautiful, beautiful life. Okay, group 3, let's see what messages we have for you for this upcoming month. Messages for group 3 in this upcoming month. Okay, we have the Three of Wands reversed. We have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a stuckness about this energy. Have you been feeling stuck? Have you been feeling like you're not moving forward, not going anywhere, not making progress? Let's see. Oh, wow, that one went all over the place. Okay, nice. Okay, so starting out here, let's just take a quick look here. The Three of Wands reversed. Okay, yeah, I feel like maybe there's a lack of clarity, a lack of movement here, a lack of not taking action, but you have the opportunity here to move forward, to start making progress, to move to a better place, to start doing things better. And it's not, it's a slow energy. It's not quick, but I think you've been sloppy in your focus, if that makes sense, group 3. So in other words, I feel as though there's something that you want, and either you're not really clear on what, for some of you, you're not clear, you're not specific about what you want. You want things to get better, you want improvement, but you're not being specific about it. Others know what they want, but their expectations around it, their thoughts around it have been like sloppy. In other words, well, I really want this. I really want this. I believe I can have it. No, I don't believe I can have it. Or you're just not spending enough time focusing positively on it. I really think that in the past, your expectations around it have either been mixed or low, or again, not clear. And still here, we have this 3 of Wands reversed, where I feel like the opportunity, this card is just waiting to be turned upright here. And the opportunity comes here with this 6 of Swords in believing that things are getting better, recognizing that things are getting better. So I'm feeling as though a lot of you are seeing improvements in your life. Things are getting better, but it is a slow improvement, right? So maybe your outlook is getting better. Maybe your financial situation is starting to gradually get better. Maybe your relationships are gradually getting better. I feel like there is an improvement here. But the challenge for you is to recognize the small improvements. You need to recognize those. You need to validate them, appreciate them. Why? Because the energy of appreciation is a very high vibration. And the more time you can spend in a high vibration and focused on what is working, what is improving, the better and higher your normal vibration becomes, and the better you attract to yourself. So it is for your own, not only vibrational improvement, but therefore in your manifestational improvement, that you want to improve your outlook, your focus. Recognize the little improvements, no matter how slow go it is. Recognize that things are getting better. Appreciate the little things, because then they add up to bigger things here. Because in the short term, you will reach a level of completion. You will come full circle. You will get what you want. You will attain. You will close the circle, close the gap. You will get what you want. But just remember, nothing's ever complete. This is like the completion of a cycle. So I feel like some of you have been going through a cycle, and things are gradually improving. And you are coming to an end of this phase, and you're kind of ready to begin anew. Let's see what else we have for group 3 here. Okay. We have a bunch of them just jumped out. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords reversed. We have the Empress reversed. we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, we'll stop there and talk about these cards. Okay, so, you just want to be in control of your life. You want to be in control of the situation. You want to have a handle on your on the way you think, on the way, you want to be in control of your thoughts. And you know how I'm saying here with this Eight of Pentacles reversed, I really felt like sloppy thinking in the past has led to like slow improvement. But now your recognition of the little things that are working bring you to the completion of this phase. And some of you literally, I think, want to be some sort of a teacher or advisor, maybe even a spiritual advisor or a counselor, maybe like a therapist, or you just want to be recognized for your talents and what you bring to the table. It may not be specifically teacher, advisor, counselor. It could also be, I just got the word guru. And some of you may be seen that way, but I feel like that you are wise, and you have a lot to offer, and you've got a lot of knowledge, and you might be really good if you have a career or something like that. You might be really good at what you do, and you just want to be recognized for it. You want to be recognized for it. You want to be recognized for what you bring to the table. At heart, you're an optimist. Don't say no. Some of you are saying no, you're not. At heart, you are an optimist. And some of you know this, and some of you are kind of like so used to putting on that like armor and almost like well, I don't want to get my hopes up too high because then I won't be disappointed, and I'm just going to be like stoic and not think the best and not have high expectations, like that kind of thing. I mean, not all of you, that's just some of you, but at heart, you are an optimist. You expect the best. But the thing is, you need to bring that out. You need to bring that out into the conscious. You need to shine this optimism that is you at heart. You need to shine this out into the world, into your physical daily life. You need to nurture that optimism. Yes, you need to nurture that joy, that optimism, and those high expectations for yourself, because you're being advised here to let go. You need to let go of all of that negative self-talk. And you need to let go of I feel like some of you, not all of you, maybe growing up had some, I don't know, whether it's people who teased you or parents who kind of put you down or something like that. I feel like there are deep-seated negative emotions from the past that have led to, and you don't even necessarily realize this, so have led to negative self-talk, negative thoughts about yourself, holding yourself back. Okay, you need to stop holding yourself back. Okay, this won't be for everybody. This is not for everybody, okay? But I feel as though you have a parent, maybe specifically a mother with the Empress reversed, a parent or a parent figure who either didn't nurture you, didn't give you that emotional support that you needed, or still isn't, or talks negatively, or I don't know. It may be mild. It may just be like, oh, your hair doesn't look good today, or why are you wearing that? It could be as low key as that, or it could be someone who's really unsupportive. the extent to which this energy is felt by you will vary. For some, it's minor stuff like, oh yeah, my mother, ugh, she's never satisfied with what I do. And others, it might be like, yeah, or father or parent figure, or what, I can't stand that person. This person is totally unsupportive, was never there for me. So it'll run the gamut for each of you, but some of you do have an important figure in your life who either is or was unsupportive, and you are being told that this person should not only not have power over you now, but never ever should have, in the sense that you came into, I know that this seems off topic, but this is what I'm getting. Not off topic, but it seems like it's out there. But what I'm getting is you came into this world as a powerful, eternal, spiritual being in a human body who came here with your own intentions, your own power, and that it's a shame that someone else played a big role in possibly making you feel disempowered, either overall in general or at times, but that you are your own person. You owe this person nothing, and it's time for you to be you and shine out into the world who you really are, and let go of any of that conditioning, that negative conditioning that you have received. Again, this is really strong, and it's certainly not for everyone, but if it's for you, you know who you are, and you are being, this could be for one person, but it's really important. So if it's not for you, just bear with me. I'm sorry, but I really want to say this strongly. You are powerful in your own right. You came here, not as like the underling of this person. In other words, this person not only should not now have any say over you and your life or any power. This person isn't better than you, isn't more evolved or advanced than you. But I feel that for some of you, this person has weighed heavily on you. And it's time to focus on you, what you love about you, letting go of, I just feel like this person just was negative to you in some way, and you need to realize that doesn't serve you any longer, and it's time to let that go. And you know what? You're really, really hoping, you have, again, that optimist in you is really hoping to reach this state of utter well-being, joy, happiness, even material wealth potentially. But for some of you, it's really just a feeling of worthiness. You really are hoping to achieve this. And that's actually, I think that some of you don't feel worthy of joy and happiness because of conditioning you received from someone else. I think that's the bottom line. And it's time to decondition from that and recognize your worthiness. Recognize that you deserve your heart's desire. You deserve everything you want from this life. You don't need anyone else to tell you that you are worthy. Let's get another card here for group 6. Group 6, why did I say 6? 6. Okay, what does that mean? Group 6, there isn't even a group 6. I'm only doing 4 readings. This is group 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Wow, what does that mean to you? Ooh, growth. Doubling yourself. Going from someone who has been experimenting with your life, trying out different ways, trying on different costumes, trying out different ways of being in life and like coming into your own. Wow. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. You have the Hierophant reversed and the Nine of Wands reversed that jumped out. Okay. So the Hierophant reversed on top. You know what? I love this card so much in this reading that we were just talking about. I'm going to talk about that last because that's like the ultimate outcome here. But with the Nine of Wands reversed here, it's kind of like you are, well, that's really saying the same thing as the Hierophant reversed. But what I feel here is like, okay, you are going to achieve what you want to achieve. You are going to, this is too small. This is too small for what I'm feeling. Okay, so you know what? Okay. This is really about, I'm sorry, group 3, but you know how I was just saying, yeah, that's what this is. This is you're experimenting, you're trying out different things. The thing I was saying about trying different roles, trying on different costumes, trying out different things, experimenting with your way of being in the world. You know, I do feel as though some of you have been left feeling unstable by someone unsupportive in your life, whatever. You've been trying out different things or whatever, and you are going your own way, taking your own path. The Hierophant reversed for me is like especially in this case, it feels rebellious, but in a positive way, not in your face way. It's not like that at all. That doesn't serve you. That's a negative feeling. This is, I am going to do things my way, my own way. My path is different. My path is unique. I am going to forget about anything anyone ever told me I should do. I am going to forget about what's expected of me. I am going to forget about traditions and norms. You know, my path is going to be my own, whether someone agrees with it or not, whether someone thinks it's normal or not, whether someone thinks it is the right path. Okay, so group 3, wow. Group 3, you may have been, again, trying different things out your whole life because you weren't sure what you should be doing. You may have had unsupportive people. Again, that 8 of Pentacles, not being focused on one thing, being all over the place. Your desire to be recognized for what you bring to the table, being recognized for your talents and your abilities and your knowledge and your wisdom. And now you're going to take everything and go your own way. It could be a non-traditional path. It could be a traditional path, but it's one of your choosing. In other words, so many of us, at least in the Western world, you know, we're taught, go to school, study this, go to college, take this path, you know, get married and raise a family, whatever. There's nothing at all wrong with that. I've done all of that. You know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but we're led to believe that that's what everyone should do. That's the normal thing to do. That's the thing, that's the right thing, the traditional thing. So there's nothing wrong with any of those things, not at all. Like I said, I've done them all. But you have to do what's right for you. Some of those things might be right for you. All of those things might be right for you. None of those things might be right for you, group 3. Each of you is a completely unique individual who came here with your own individual intentions, your own individual gifts, your own unique paths for the world. And you are finally recognizing that you need to take your unique path. You need to do what's right for you. So many times we get ideas and we want to put them out into the world, but we think, oh, well, is this the normal way to do it? Is this the right way to do it? So even when we have our unique ideas for our paths, we get caught up in what other people do, and like maybe that's the way we should do it too. Guilty as charged, group 3. I know. Things that I want to put out into the world, and I think, well, how am I supposed to do it? What's the best way for me to do it? Instead of just doing it my own way and coming up with my own path. So this is amazing, group 3. The most important card for you, I feel here, is the Hierophant reversed. The message you should take from this is that you have to do it your way, right? You did it your way. You do it your way. You know that Frank Sinatra song, I did it my way, right? You want to be able to say that. I did it my way. I do it my way. And again, you don't want to bring a sense of I'm doing it my way, in your face kind of attitude. That doesn't serve you because that's a negative vibration for you. You just want to move in your own direction, on your own path, and just leave the noise behind you. Leave everyone else's concerns and opinions in the dust and just take your own path. I love that. Let's pull a Moonology card for you, my dear group 3. Can we get a Moonology card for group 3? Any additional advice or wisdom, inspiration for beautiful group 3? I love it. Group 3, you're just doing things your own way. Yes, there we go. We have, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Beautiful, group 3. Okay, so some of you might be thinking, I don't know how to do things differently. I don't know how to strike out on my own. And if you've been questioning what that is and how that is, you're being told here the answers you need are coming. I love that for you, group 3. I love this. This and the Hierophant, really, really important for you, okay? And the opportunity to move forward. I just got the expression, slow and steady wins the race. So in other words, be relaxed about it, be easy about it, and know that you are moving to a better place, a unique path that's all your own. Let's pull an Angel of Light card for my beautiful group 3 friends. So group 3, if you have been feeling stuck in I feel like stuck in somebody else's story, somebody else's narrative. If you've been feeling like that, then just know that that's not for you. You need to do your own thing, go your own way, and you still, yes, I just got another piece of wisdom for you. I'm just going to stop shuffling for a minute. Okay, group 3, you may have found that you've been experimenting your whole life and making lots of mistakes and sometimes feeling frustrated by that. Please know that nothing you have ever done has been a mistake, because you've learned from it and because it has taken you on to the next thing. But some of you may find making mistakes is a way of life for you. And if that is true, please know there's nothing wrong with it. And the best thing you can do is to laugh at your mistakes. You may have been criticized for your mistakes in the past by someone represented by the Empress in reverse, someone who had played a big role in your life. It could have been a parent, a teacher, a parental figure, a boss, whatever. Maybe for some of you, it manifests in many different people. Own your mistakes with pride, because that's who you are. That's who you came here to be. And that's how you learn. And that's how you make progress. Okay, back to these cards. If one doesn't jump out in this next go around, I will take the one off the top, but I really wanted to stop shuffling and share that message with you. So please, please, please laugh at and enjoy and honor your mistakes, because they are yours and they are there for you to learn from and for your progress and your expansion. That's how you, okay, group 3, that's how you expand. Your expansion comes from your mistakes. You're experimenting. Okay. Patience. Interesting. You know, yes, this is basically what I was saying, is slow and steady wins the race. Patience. The answers you need are coming. Patience. Sometimes I don't like the word patience, so maybe think of it as relax. Relax. Be easy. Okay, trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you. And remember that when you are asked to wait, you are being prepared for something even better than you expected. So change your attitude to one of acceptance. Relax, which I just said, and take stock. Relax and take stock. Ask your angel to enfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. When the time is right and you are ready and refreshed, the next door will open. Patience is always rewarded. And the affirmation says all things happen at the perfect time. So keep that in mind. I like that. All things happen at the perfect time. So, my dear group 3, the bottom line is, if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling like almost like you've been under someone else's thumb or foot even, if you've been feeling as though you lack focus and you're not getting the recognition that you deserve and desire, and you're looking for well-being and joy in your life, tap into that eternal optimist that's deep within you. Go easy, be easy about it. Slow and steady wins the race. Keep that relaxation and patience in mind. The answers you need are coming. It's okay to make mistakes. That's how you learn. That's how you expand. And keep this Hierophant reversed in your heart and in your mind, that you are here to do it your way. Do it your way, group 3. I love it. I love you. If you enjoyed this or haven't found any value, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Consider sharing it with a friend. Consider subscribing. Either way, group 3, just do it your way. Thanks for being with me. Okay, group 4, let's see what messages we have for you for the upcoming month. What do we have for group 4? Group 4. Oops. Okay, a chunk jumped out, but we're starting off with the Knight of Cups reversed. What else for group 4? Okay, we have the 3 of Cups here. What else for group 4? That's too many. What else for group 4? The King of Wands reversed. And the King of Cups reversed. Interesting. The 7 of Pentacles. I'll fix them. I know they're a mess. I'll fix them in a minute. And the Hanged Man. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop there for now and start talking about these cards, because honestly, I have to say, normally, as soon as they jump out, I start to get feelings. And I'm going to admit here, that this is kind of fuzzy to me, and maybe there's a reason for that. Let's take a look at what we have here. You know, this very well could be a relationship message. But bear with me here. So we have the Knight of Cups reversed. An unwanted offer, possibly. Either an unwanted offer or not receiving an offer. Okay, now this is general, so if any of these apply to you, take that. But I think it's three different things here. An unwanted offer, not getting an offer that you want, or rejecting an offer. And the challenge here with the Three of Cups, this is an unusual message for me. So I'm feeling as though this is a decision about whom you should be with. So, wow. Okay, so here's the thing. This seems very specific for me. You did choose this message, so you might want to stick it out because there might be stuff in here for you. You did select this for a reason. But I do feel as though this is a relationship reading, and if that is not something that you are expecting, then you might want to consider, if this doesn't start to manifest in the way you expected it, it might be that another reading is for you. But this is very specific so far, so bear with me. So what I'm feeling here is that you are trying to decide between two people. Okay, forget male or female here. It doesn't matter, but the two people are on equal ground, equal footing, in the sense that, you have the two kings in reverse here. The King of Wands. So with the King of Wands reversed, I feel as though this is, this could be a current relationship that you're thinking of ending, or this could be a person from your past. But either way, it's from your past. It's like someone who, whom you've already been with, or you've already considered being with, or you still are with. And I just got the feeling that, I'm feeling as though you're weighing the pros and cons of each of these people. Again, male or female, it doesn't matter. And that's where this Three of Cups comes in. You're literally being challenged here. There are three of you here. And I feel as though you are doing the choosing. If you're in a situation like that and you're not the one doing the choosing, you might want to switch this around for yourself. But some of you might be deciding on whether you should go with a known entity, someone you know already, the devil you know, or should you take a chance on someone new, represented by the King of Cups reversed here. Normally, I see this as a progression, and the King of Cups reversed here is the outcome, but I'm really not feeling this. This feels very different for me. Wow. So, here's what I feel. In some way, shape, or form, you're really, really unclear about an offer here in this triangle. Should you stick with the devil you know, represented by the King of Wands reversed? Should you move forward with the King of Cups reversed, the future, represented by the King of Cups reversed? Now, it's interesting to me that both of these kings are in reverse, so I feel as though some of you are making your decision based on who's the least offensive or who has the fewest negatives about them. So group 4, if this is you and this is true, I really don't feel like that's a good way to decide. Your desire, your desire is in the future. Now, that doesn't mean you should pick the King of Cups reversed. I'm not even saying that. But your desire is looking forward to the future. You want to grow something with somebody. You want to move into the future and create, grow, possibly, start a life, maybe have a family with someone. But I feel so much indecisiveness here. I hate to say it, but I'm not sure. For some of you, I feel like I want to say, is either of these people good enough for you or worthy of you? And of course, every single one of us is worthy, but of you, that's different than being worthy of like joy and happiness as a human being. These two options might not even be worthy of how good you are. I can't believe how specific this is. I can't imagine this is going to resonate with everyone who chose this group, but I'm going to keep going. So, the Hanged Man. You're really, really contemplating this and trying to come up with a decision. You're really kind of lost in thought. You're lost in thought about this. Let's see. I think we should move forward. I just want to make sure we're clear on where we are. You're trying to decide between, it really appears here to be two people, and both of them being reversed. I'm not feeling great about this. Maybe it's the indecisiveness. Maybe they're both great people. Maybe they're both great people, and it's the indecisiveness that I'm feeling. And that's why they're reversed. You will know better than I do about this. And it will be different for each of you. Of course, it's general. This is a general reading. But let's see what else. What else do we have for group 4? Can we have some really good advice, wisdom, insight? Can we get something really meaningful for group 4 here? Spirit. Okay, 2 cards jumped out. All right, we have the 3 of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so the Pentacles doesn't even indicate which one you should choose, right? And honestly, neither do the sword. Neither does the. If you just went based on that, we have Wands and Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. So it's not even like that's an indication in any way, shape, or form. But, is it possible, dear heart, that your heart has been broken and it's time to move in a new direction and not choose either of these? Go it alone for now. I always intend for my readings to provide the best wisdom and guidance possible. But I never want that to be a telling you what to do specifically. You know what I'm saying? But I almost feel here that these people might have already disappointed you or broken your heart in some way, shape, or form already, and that you should go in the direction of the Ace of Pentacles. And it's not, in this case, I don't feel like the Ace of Pentacles is indicating that you should, it's not indicating money or career or anything like that. It's more a new path in your life. Like I said, the swords and the pentacles don't even match either of these figures. Wow. Okay, what else can we get for group 4? This is pretty intense and deep. What else for group 4? Please give us the best insight and wisdom for group 4, please. This doesn't feel like a light reading. I feel like this is a big decision for some of you, and I kind of feel like, ooh, too many cards, like half the deck. I kind of feel as though some of you know, like I feel like you're right in your heart right now. You're saying, I know neither one of these is really worthy of me or the right person for me. I know I should go in a different direction, but you know, I want to be with someone. I want to make a future with someone. I'm really thinking that you're being told here to go it alone, be by yourself for now. Wow. Can we get more wisdom for group 4? Why is nothing jumping out, group 4? Come on, spirit guides. Can we get more wisdom for group 4? Okay. We have the 10 of Wands. So I'm feeling here that there's a past experience of your past experience has been a burden. Some of your past relationships may have been burdensome, you know, and it's kind of like by the time you got to the end, by the time you let those past relationships go, whether they were actual relationships or for some of you, I feel like it was unrequited love, carrying that torch, so to speak, you know, that expression that just came to me, carrying a torch, whether it was carrying a torch for someone or like an actual like relationship, like a breakup or a divorce or something like that, that some of these past experiences have been such a burden and it was hard to let go. And you're finding it hard to let go. You're finding it hard to let go of either of these people. Okay, what else do we have for our beautiful group 4 people? I really, really want the best wisdom and God. Please give me the card and the wisdom to direct group 4 to the best outcome. Okay, we have the Empress reversed here. I feel like you're worried that you can't take care of yourself. You can't go it alone. You know, I mean, it's possible that you might rely on one of these figures here for financial support even, or even emotional support. You fear that you can't make it alone, that you won't be able to take care of yourself. But the wonderful thing here about the cards is that, you know, if you have this fear of not being able to take care of yourself, and I'm getting that feeling from the Empress in reverse, this energy is here for, you know, the possibility of turning upright. In other words, You are abundant. You are capable. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are loving, caring, and nurturing. And you can do anything your heart desires. But right now, I think there's a fear of going it alone. Okay, can we get any more wisdom for our wonderful group 4s? I just got something else, group 4. I'm going to stop shuffling for a moment because I just got the feeling that that just for now at least, to take it one step at a time, and for now, go it alone. For now, don't choose either one of them and see how it goes. Okay, I feel like for some of you, you don't need to make a definitive decision now. If you need to tell them that you need more time, buy yourself time and tell them that. And don't choose either one of them for now, okay? That's what I just got. That might not be for everyone. Take it, see how it feels. Like when I said that, how did that feel? Did that feel like, oh yeah, like inner knowing? Did it feel inside that, yes, that's what I should be doing, that's right? Don't overthink it. See how it sits with you, how it feels. Okay, what else? Okay, here we go. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands in reversed here. All right. So, again, another energy that is here with the potential to be turned upright. The way the energy stands now, I just feel like you're not looking forward to the future. You're not optimistic about it. Feeling indecisive, feeling a lack of direction here. But this energy, again, is here with the potential of being turned upright, looking forward to the future. Looking beyond, yes, looking beyond your world as it is and out at the world at large. I just got the expression, you've heard this, there are many fish in the sea. Is that how it goes? It's about there being lots of fish in the sea. I don't know if that's the exact wording of it, but you know what I mean. There are a lot of options out there. There are a lot of people out there, but I think for now you're supposed to just go it alone. With the 2 reversed, you don't need someone else to move forward in your power, in your future. So that's what I'm also getting from this reversed card. Okay, yeah. You don't need a partner to move forward. You don't need a partner to be optimistic about your future and grow things. You don't need someone for that. I do feel as though for now you're supposed to go it alone, start fresh, start a new path for yourself here with this Ace of Pentacles, right? Someone here has, or both of them, have disappointed you, let you down, or broken your heart in some way, shape, or form. And it's time for you to stand on your own 2 feet. It's time for you to stand on your own, at least for now, and be open to new opportunities, people who suit you better. But here's the thing. You really, really, really need to recognize your strength and your worthiness. It is really, really important that you remember you are a non-physical, eternal, spiritual being who came here to have a joyful, powerful human experience, and you deserve the best. You deserve your heart's desire. If it turns out to be one of these 2 people, that's fine. But for now, move forward in your own energy, in your own aura, in your own strength, in your own power. Let's pull a Moonology card for you and see if we have any other wisdom from the moon. I love the moon. I love these cards. What else do we have for our beautiful group 4 friends? Okay, if we don't have one jump out, this next go around, I will take the one off the top, so keep that in mind, spirit guides. Either jump one out or, nope, there we go. Okay, oh, wow, 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 okay. Group 4, I'm sorry, I hope this doesn't disappoint you. Void of course moon, nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so I don't know if this reading is for one person, but I feel like the message is obvious here. These guys are in reverse. I'm saying guys because they're kings, but they could be women also. Just, I mean, the two of them, they're both in reverse. You know, I don't get a good feeling about either of them. And now you're getting, I've never even, this card has never jumped out for me before. I've never gotten this card before. Nothing will come of this situation. I really feel like this is a powerful, powerful message for you to move forward on your own because nothing is coming of this. Let these two go. Let these two go. Wow. Wow. You deserve better, I think. All right, let's pull an Angel of Light card for our beautiful group 4 friends who deserve so much more. I kind of feel like you guys have been holding back and not letting yourself move forward. Okay, we have communication. That's also not one I see often. Communication. The angels remind you that being spiritual is about being genuine and honest. When you speak from the heart, others feel the resonance of truth and trust you. Talk positively, focus on the good in life, and you will feel happier and healthier. Okay, that's what you need to do here with this Ace of Pentacles here that is advising you to move forward on a brand new, fresh path. I mean, this is about a fresh path in the physical, material world. In your physical, material being, move forward and be open to new relationships, new situations, new fun, new excitement, new experiences. And you want to talk positively and focus on the good so that you can attract more positive and more good. Okay, communication is a two-way process. Listen with interest and respond openly. This will improve all relationships. So I'm getting the feeling that some of you may not have been, either you haven't been honest with these other people about how you feel, and maybe you've been wanting to be rid of both of them and you haven't even been honest with them, or they haven't been communicating with you and you've been putting up with that. You may, some of you, I get the feeling that this Three of Swords represents, being lied to, but being betrayed. And they haven't been communicating with you about how they're feeling, what they're doing, what's going on with them. Communicate constantly with Source using prayer, which is asking, and meditation, which is listening. Always keep channels of communication open. Be a bridge to others' hearts and minds. Ask your angel to step into your aura and communicate in a higher way through you. I communicate clearly and honestly. So, I mean, it may be time to be honest with these two figures and let them know how you feel and what's going on with you. I really feel like this is like probably a reading for one person, if anyone's even listening to this anymore, because it's so specific. It's so specific. So group 4, whoever is still listening to this message, whoever it resonates with, whomever it resonates with, I really wish you all the best. I encourage you to recognize your own value, your own worth, and move forward in your own power, looking forward to a future that once you feel solid in who you are by yourself, then you will attract the best and right relationship to you. And if it turns out to be one of these people where they turn upright and they turn out to be good for you, all well and good. But I have a feeling for most of you, this is a brand new direction with a brand new person. But you need to feel good in your own skin first before you can attract that right person to you. Group 4, I love you. I wish you all the best. If you resonate with any of this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, what have you. But I really, really, really do wish you all the best, my group 4.